hello my friend, Jonathan Doyle with you here. Thanks so much for coming through to the Catholic Teacher Daily Message. Where do I start? Housekeeping. There is so much underneath here. Please hit that subscribe button. It makes a huge difference here on the channel. It helps the channel to grow and the algorithm sees it and shares it with more people who are searching for encouragement in Catholic education. So hit that subscribe button for me. And there's a bunch of other links underneath here, especially the coaching link. If you're in a leadership position in a Catholic school, it is a challenging, demanding time. So book some coaching with me. I work with Catholic leaders all around the world. Over the last few years, it's been a wonderful journey working with some fantastic people. So if you feel you could use a little help or encouragement in your journey in Catholic leadership, book yourself a coaching call. Do not delay while I still have spots available. Welcome to a short series on something that I care very deeply about. The next few episodes are going to be about leadership. I did a master's degree a few years ago in leadership and management in the education space. I've had the pleasure and privilege of speaking all around the world to literally hundreds of thousands of people around leadership, peak performance, and getting the absolute most out of themselves and their communities. So in this introductory message, I really want to put the leadership question back on your radar. At the time of recording this, if I could be honest, the German Catholic bishops have lost their collective minds. If you've been following this synod on synodality, I don't know how much attention you've been paying, but the leadership of the German Catholic Church has basically just gone screaming off the cliff like a bunch of lemmings, trying to turn the Catholic Church into something, I don't even know what it is. It's like some kind of private country club where you make up your own rules. That's not the Catholic Church, right? Like, leadership matters. It's not an abstract concept. Here in my city, we have Catholic principals running their schools like their own private fiefdoms, where they're basically taking their own personal and political ideologies and trying to pretend that those ideologies are authentic Catholic teachings. It's not okay. It's genuinely not. It keeps me up at night. If we're going to lead in Catholic schools, then we need to lead authentically. We need to lead the way that the saints would have led. We have this thing, it's called a magisterium. We have like 2,000 years of incredible men and women wrestling with the greatest questions in history. But all of a sudden, we seem to think that we are so much smarter than those people, and we're just going to reinvent the faith essentially in our own image. I'm passionate about leadership. I'm passionate about Orthodox Catholic leadership, about dependence on the saints, around prayer, around the sacraments. I really want to suggest to us all that a Catholic school is essentially its leadership and its teachers. If you take the teachers out of the school, you don't have a school. You can have infrastructure, you can have books, you can have IT, you can have all of it, but it's just not a Catholic school. And particularly with principals and leaders, if they're not formed, if they're not missionary disciples, then you're going to get anything from a kind of bland, blah school that limps on indefinitely, that nobody particularly enjoys either sending their kids to or turning up to work at, or you end up with something that can be quite diametrically opposed to authentic Catholic teaching. These are serious times. These are serious topics. I've spent years making nice content, trying to encourage everybody, which I think is important, but I think we're getting to what we would call in Australia the business end of the season. We're getting to the point where many of our schools are being quite corrupted, they're being hijacked, they're being set off on all sorts of different paths, and what we need is some kind of genuine leadership revolution. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, this channel will not be everybody's cup of tea, but from here on, we're going to talk about orthodoxy, we're going to talk about essential Catholic leadership, we're going to talk about doing the hard work of prayer and sacrament, but my gosh, leadership matters. So over the next few days, I'm going to start stepping you through some of the key things from my postgraduate work in Catholic leadership. I want to start giving you the tools to really develop leadership the way it needs to be developed. That's it for this short message. I want you to hit subscribe so that you get a notification. Hit the notification bell so that you hear when the episode drops tomorrow. Please make sure you've subscribed. And if you are in leadership and you want some encouragement, you want some help, then go and book a coaching call with me right now. We jump on a Zoom call anywhere in the world. It is worth every cent because we're going to get you and your school moving forward. All right, that's it from me. Tomorrow, big episode. Look forward to speaking with you then. My name's Jonathan Doyle. This has been the Catholic Teacher Daily Message, and you and I, my friend, are going to talk again tomorrow.